They ignored the man with the plain jacket and the empty stare. No unit insignia. No medals on display. No confidence on his face. Just another external evaluator standing near the edge of the desert training compound while a group of special operations candidates adjusted their gear and whispered guesses about who he was supposed to be. Someone laughed softly. Someone else shook their head. What none of them knew was that the man they dismissed had already buried teammates in places that no map acknowledged. And when the base commander finally paused mid-stride, leaned toward him, and murmured quietly, "Ghost Atlas. I thought you were dead." Every conversation stopped. Because the absence on his record wasn't an error. It was intentional. And before the sun dropped behind the dunes, the men who doubted him would be stripped of certainty, rebuilt through failure, and forced to confront the difference between confidence and capability. Before we reached the moment that turned indifference into silence and exposed a mission set that officially never happened, make sure you're locked in, because this story isn't about strength. It's about awareness. The desert base woke early. Generators hummed. Steel targets clanged faintly in the distance. The heat hadn't arrived yet, but it was waiting. A group of candidates assembled near the staging area, checking weapons, sipping water, loosening stiff shoulders. They were good, fast, trained, sharp. Then the man arrived. No convoy. No escort. Just an unmarked utility vehicle that rolled to a stop near the operations shack. He stepped out slowly, average height, lean frame, dark hair cut short, eyes unreadable. His boots were worn. His jacket faded. His hands relaxed at his sides. He didn't scan the area. He already knew where everything was. The cadre watched him approach. "You the evaluator?" one of them asked. "Yes." "You'll observe only," the cadre said. "We're running full-spectrum drills today." The man nodded. "Understood." From the formation, someone muttered, "He won't last the heat." The drills began. Sprints across loose sand. Weapon transitions under time pressure. Casualty drags that tore at lungs and burned muscle. The candidates pushed hard, feeding off each other's effort, convinced this was their moment to stand out. The evaluator stood still. Watching. Listening. By mid-morning, the heat crushed down like a physical weight. Sweat-soaked uniforms. Focus frayed. Mistakes crept in. That's when the man stepped forward. "I'll run the circuit," he said. A few candidates smirked. The cadre hesitated, then shrugged. "Go last." The candidates ran first. Good times. Sloppy endings. Fatigue showed. Then the evaluator moved. He didn't sprint blindly. He flowed. Every step placed deliberately. Every movement efficient. He cleared obstacles without hesitation, adjusted pace instinctively, conserved energy where others wasted it. When he crossed the line, he didn't collapse. He didn't celebrate. The timer flashed. Faster than the best run of the day. No one spoke. On the range that afternoon, the wind picked up. Targets popped at irregular intervals. Stress drills layered decision-making over marksmanship. Candidates performed well enough. Then the evaluator stepped to the line. He didn't rush. He checked the weapon like a technician, not a shooter. Adjusted stance by inches. Breathed once. He fired. Measured. Controlled. Exact. When the target returned, the cadre stared. Not tight grouping. One impact zone. Someone asked how. He explained calmly: wind drift, trigger pressure, sight alignment, barrel behavior under heat. No one interrupted. The combatives' pit came next. A senior instructor volunteered to test him. The evaluator agreed. The exchange lasted seconds. A misdirection. A step inside. Balance gone. Control established. End position locked. No injuries. No theatrics. Just reality. Later, as the sun dipped low, a helicopter landed unexpectedly near the compound. A senior intelligence officer stepped out, scanned the area, and fixed his eyes on the evaluator. He approached slowly. "You're not supposed to be here," the officer said quietly. The man shrugged. "Neither were we." The officer turned to the candidates. "What you're looking at," he said, "is someone who operated without backup, without extraction guarantees, and without acknowledgement. His designation was erased because it had to be." He looked back at the evaluator. "You taught them?" "I watched," the man replied. They learned. That night, the candidates ran a final exercise: evasion, counter-tracking, decision under pressure. They failed early. Adjusted. Thought. Adapted. They survived. At dawn, the evaluator was gone. No goodbye. No explanation. But the candidates moved differently afterward. Quieter. Sharper. More deliberate. Because they understood something now. The most dangerous people don't announce themselves. They don't need to. They simply know what to do. And when to disappear.